So let's do a little review on assigning the MIDI channel on your Chase Bliss pedal using a Boss ES-8. I think this is something I covered in a super long video I did a couple years ago, but there's still some confusion as to how to get this done, and I just want to do a very focused video on something that's fairly easy, but I just don't want anyone struggling with this. So let's look at what we have here. We have a Boss ES-8, and then we have a MIDI box and at least one Chase Bliss pedal. We're going to use the new Dark World. So let's get started. Alright, so this Dark World is currently set to MIDI channel 1, I believe, and we're going to set it to MIDI channel 5. So this is on a Boss ES-8, by the way. It may be slightly different for an ES-5. I've never used one, but it should be pretty similar. Now, it's been a little while since I've used my Boss ES-8, so bear with me. So here we go. First thing we're going to do is press Edit, and we're going to enter where it says Patch, and then you got to scroll all the way over to MIDI. And you can sync it up so that your MIDI channels match the MIDI assigns. So there's MIDI 1, MIDI 2, 3, 4, it goes up to 8, I believe, yeah. So if you have more than 8 MIDI devices, it's not going to control everything separately. But we're going to put this on 5, like I said. So I'm just going to scroll over to 5. This just helps my brain keep that organized. We're going to press Enter. And this is not by default on your machine. I don't know why that says 8, but it says 8. We're going to set that to 5. We're going to leave these two center options off. We have to pick a PC. Do anything you like. How about 10? And then we get into CC values. I like to just turn that off. Zero it out. Some of these by default were set to like 80 or some weird thing, and that was doing weird stuff on Strymons back in the old days. So anyway, that's it. Okay, so now at this point, we don't want to just exit. We want to write this, and here you have the option to name it, assign it. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. As you can tell, how it says MIDI write. This is one of the patches I use to just kind of do MIDI utility stuff. Okay, so still when we press that, nothing's going on over here on the Dark World because now we need to do the rest of that setup. So to assign the MIDI channel on any Chase Bliss pedal, once this is set up, you want to remove power, press and hold both foot switches, restore power, and then you can let go. Some of you forget to let go. I've had you send me videos when you're troubleshooting a setup, and some of you forget to let go. You want to let go. You can literally sit here all day and just wait. This pedal is now waiting for the first program change that it sees, and we're going to send that now by pressing Write. Now, if I just send it one time, it might not work. Let's see. Yeah, see how it didn't change yet? There, I did it the second time and it went right through. So I'm actually not even 100% sure if pressing Write multiple times is possible on the ES-5. I know that on the MS-3, the switch was different in some way and it didn't work, so I had to make this other method of doing it. So the Dark World is currently on channel 5, and I started out on channel 1. Let's just go back to channel 1. So we're going to enter, or sorry, press Edit. Sorry, get on the right page here. So we're going to press Edit, and then we're going to enter the patch, And we're going to scroll to MIDI 1, press enter. And we're going to turn it to MIDI channel 1. Make sure that our CCs are off, which they are. I'm going to write that. So that's written to the first switch here. And then I'm going to press write. And then I'm going to increase that 1 to number 2. And then I'm going to write that. So all that's done is it's made both of these switches are now doing the exact same thing. And what they're doing is they're sending a program change on channel 1, or whatever channel you want. Same procedure as before. We're going to remove power, press and hold both switches, restore power. Now the dark world is waiting for a program change, and my guess is that it's not going to happen on the first press. No, usually it's on the second. And there it is. It's changing now. So you can press that as many times as you need. Same thing on an ES-8 as doing it this way. As always, if you have any further questions, you can reach me at paul@chaseblissaudio.com. Thanks for watching.